Okay, so we are going to continue with the quadratic formula. The quadratic, oh gosh, this is odd. The quadratic formula. Yeah, this one is the whiteboard. It's not that smooth, right? You saw the difference, yeah. So that's why I was using the note. The note is easy, very easy to use. Yeah. So the quadratic formula. What is the quadratic formula again? Let me just share the page and use the notes. This is section 5.s. So on your homework, you will see it as section 5.s supplement. Okay. All right. Let me just open the quadratic formula from your notes. Share the desktop. Okay. Let's see now. Okay, where is my quadratic formula? This one I don't need. It's in Math 115, right? No, Math 115. Is Math 115? Oh, gosh. Math 115. This is not yours, isn't it? Did I save the quadratic formula yesterday? Quadratic formula. Oh, here. 11.2, the quadratic formula. That's not you? Oh no, yeah. 5.s. Ah, here, 5.supplement. Okay, this one, right? Did we talk about this yesterday? Okay, good. All right, so let's just start on yeah. So, number 1 and number 2. So, suppose we have 3x squared minus 2x plus is equal to 7 or is equal to 8. Oh, actually, this is factorable. No, I'm going to change it to 9 because I want you to use the quadratic formula. So, what would you do here? So, solve using the quadratic formula. What would you do here? Subtract 9, so we have 3x squared minus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. Good. All right. So this is in standard form. So what is x equals to? Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac and then all over 2a. Yes. Okay. So negative b, what is negative b? 2 plus or minus square root of b squared is 4 minus 4 times 3 times negative 9 divided by 2 times 3. So x is 2 plus or minus, what is this, square root of 4 plus, what is this, 12 times 9 is 108, right? 4 plus 108, so it's 112 divided by 6. All right. Am I doing it right? 4 plus 108, yes. So, can we simplify square root of 112? How do we simplify square root of 112? So, square root of 112, what is this? Can I factor up the largest perfect square? Maybe 4? Is 4, right? 4 times what? Come on, guys, you know this. 4 times let me see. So 4 times 23 or something? No, not 23. 28. Oh, so we could simplify more. So 28 is a perfect square, right? So we could factor out 4. 4 more. So 4 times 7. So 112 is actually 16 times 7, isn't it? So so then what happens? So 16 is a perfect square, so it will get out. It will become what? 4 square root of 7 divided by 6. Yes. So how do we simplify 2 plus minus 4 square root of 7 divided by 6? Divide by 2. Yes. So x is equal to 1 plus or minus 2 square root of 7 divided by 3. All right. So what are my solutions? X is 1 plus 2 square root of 7 divided by 3, or x is equal to 1 minus 2 square root of 7 divided by 3. Can we get an approximate value? What is the approximate value? So can you take out your calculator? 1 plus 2 square root of 7 equals, and then divided by 3. So that's going to give us approximately 2.097. And this is approximately 1 minus 2 square root of 7 equals divided by 3. So isn't it negative 1.431? 431? Can you guys please check? All right. Say it again? Because that's the LCD. The greatest common factor, right? If you simplify, how do you simplify 2 plus 4a over 6? What would you do? Yes, that's what I did. So we divide by 2. So you have 1 here. This is, you divide by 2. So you have 2 here, and you divide by 2. You have 3 here. Does that answer your question? Okay. Yeah. Is it okay, everyone? You guys look tired today. What happened? Studying which one? For tomorrow? Did you start already? Oh, what did you study? The sample test? Or what? Yes? Should we discuss the sample test? Let's do a few more, and then we could discuss the sample test. Yeah? All right. How many people completed their SI session? Oh, so you guys did? Okay. How about you? You haven't? Oh, good. How about Josue? Not yet. Still a lot? Oh, not a lot? Okay. So you think you guys can complete it before the end of semester? Everybody? Yeah. Aaron, did you go? You haven't recently? How many hours do you have? Do you know? Because you have to complete. Everybody has to complete how many? 25. Yeah. So 25 hours. Yeah. How about you, Oscar? Have you been going to SI? Yeah. No, you are? Oh, you're done. Okay. Good. So let's do more. Okay. Do you guys have any problem simplifying the square roots or not? If not, we will do a little bit more on those. Should we do a little bit more on those? Okay. A few more is fine. Yeah, a few more. Okay. So why don't we do that first, and then we go back to the quadratic formula. Okay? All right. Good. Because I'd like you to be able to do it. Yes. So what about square root? Simplify. Oh, don't just write it, right? So for example, more example of simplify square root is possible. Square root of, let's see, what number do you like? 120? Okay. Square root of 236? So I'll just making it up. Square root of 52. Square root of 115. 117 probably. I don't know. Some of them cannot be simplified. And you could also simplify something small. Square root of 24. All right. Do you guys want to try it first? Okay. So do the easiest number first, the smaller numbers. Yeah, so you have to factor out the largest perfect square, right? Okay. I'm going to wait. So try, I think square root of 24 is easy, square root of 52 is easy, square root of 117, I don't think it can be simplified, but you could try. Yeah. Okay, 24 is what? What perfect square can you factor out from 24? 24 is divisible by 16? No, right? What perfect square can you factor out from 24? Did I answer my own questions? So what perfect square can you factor out from 24? 4, right? Yeah, so start with the smaller ones. So square root of 24 is what? 4 times 6, yes. So then what happened to the 4? It gets out of the square root, it becomes 2. What happens to the 6? It stays under, because it's not a perfect square. Are you guys okay with this or no? All right. Now, number 3, because that's the smallest one. What perfect square can I factor out from 52? Do you remember the perfect squares list? Okay, so which one of those can be factored out of 52? 4? Okay, so this is 4 times 13. So what will it be? 2 square root of 13. Yes. Good. I think 117. Is there any? If not, then you can't do anything. Yeah. So it's 117 divisible by 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably divisible by 9, isn't it? So it is, what is it, 9 times 13? So what is this? So square root of 9 is 3, and 13 is not a perfect square, so it has to stay under the square roots. Okay, continue with 1 and 2, and then tell me. 120 is what? Is it 4 and 30, is it? Okay. 236 is what? 4 also? A lot of 4s, or 16. I don't know. Or 12. Okay, so you guys try. I'll wait. So after this, we will do 2 more problems on quadratic formula, and then we will review the sample. Yeah. Was the sample easy? Somewhat? Okay. So in the morning tomorrow, I'm going to give a test before you. Yeah. So you just have to come in at 9 o'clock. So if they're not done, you just come in. Yeah. Because you have to take a test too. Finish? Okay, so square root of 120. What can I factor out from 120? 4 times 30. So what is it after you simplify? 2 square root of 30. Good. Now 236. What can I factor out from 236? Oh, 4 also? Oh, they're all 4? Okay. 4 times what? 39? Oh, 59. Yes. So, what is this? 2 square root of 59. Is this doable? Okay. So now let's do quadratic formula. Yeah. And 2, 3 problems, and then we will start doing the sample test. Everybody has their sample test? Yeah. Okay. If not, then use your phone. Yeah. All right. So let's continue. Solve using the quadratic formula. All right. So how do we solve using the quadratic formula? Number 1. Let's see if we have 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 10. All right. So let's just do this first, and then one more, and then we will look at the sample test. So this is 2x squared minus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. All right. And what is the quadratic formula? X is equal to, yes. Oh, who's going to sing? Didn't I say that whoever sings it will get extra credit? Who wants to sing? Nobody? Nobody? Nobody wants to extra credit on their test? No, you have to remember, yeah, quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root, right? And then what? B squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Oh gosh, I'm recorded. That's not good. Okay, so is anybody, does anybody sing well here? I mean, you guys should sing this song. Oscar? Okay. Oh, by the way, FYE will have talent show, right? When will that be? Did you guys join? Any of you join? Oh, Oscar? Why are you guys picking on Oscar? Do you really join? Oh, so everybody was just picking on you? Everything is Oscar. Singing is Oscar. So is anybody going to perform at the talent show? Oscar again? Nobody? Oh, then I don't have to come, right? Okay. So negative b, what is negative b? 5 plus or minus square root of b squared. What is b squared? 25 minus 4 times 2 times negative 10. Everything divided by 2 times 2. All right. So what is x equals? 5 plus or minus square root of, what is this? 25 plus, what? 25 plus 80? What is 25 plus 80? Oh, what? Oh, total is 105, yes. Divided by 4. Can we simplify square root of 105? No. So that's it, you're done. So x is equal to 5 plus square root of 105 divided by 4, or x is equal to 5 minus square root of 105 divided by 4. Can we get an approximate value? All right. So you have to know how to use your calculator, right? So 5 plus square root of 105 divided by 4. So that is 3.812. And then here, 5 minus square root of 105 divided by 4. So that is negative 1.312. Okay. All right. One more or we're done? We'll look at the sample test. Sample test? Okay. So this one, the 5-point-S, when will it be due?
Sunday.
No, I'll make it from Sunday. Yeah. Now, do you want me to reopen the quizzes?
Yes.
When? Until Sunday the following week?
Yes.
Okay. No. So online quizzes will be reopened until Sunday. Can we write down the date? Online quizzes starting from chapter 4, right? Chapter 4 onward will be open because I reopened the previous one. Yeah. Oh, what? 3.8117, isn't it? So 5 plus square root of 105 and then divided by 4. That is 3.812, 8117. Maybe you forgot to put on the parentheses. So online quizzes will be open until when? Let me see the date. So December 4th, right? Yeah, December 4th, is it okay? Okay. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so any questions? You guys seem to have questions. Did you get it? Did you get not a syntax error? Let me see. So if you calculate this, then you have to put parentheses on top. Here, let me show you. 5 plus square root of 105 equals divided by 4. Or if you want to do the same shot, then you have to put parentheses here. So you're going to have to put parentheses here. So it's going to be parentheses 5 plus, did you see it? Square root of 105. This is the parentheses for 105 divided by 4. This is not syntax error. What did you do? Oh, that's not plus. That's multiply.
5 plus and this.
Oh, no. This one is cube root. So, for example, if it is cube root, so, for example, cube root, then you put 3. This is square root is this one.
Oh.
This one. 5 plus square root of. You see it? Yeah. Are you guys okay? Because probably you didn't put parentheses here. On which one? What was the answer? No, you are dividing square root of 105 by 4. So I think what you did was you entering this, right? 5 plus square root of 105 and then divided by 4, right? Yes. Well, this one is your calculator does it automatically. But what you need to do is put the parentheses here. Yeah, and then you should get 3.812. Yeah. 3.8117. Yes, Antonio? Yes, chapter 5. No, 5.1 up to 5.8. Yeah. So you got to do 5.1 till 5.8. On the next test. Yes. Yes? Okay. So tomorrow, what homeworks due? Yeah, the portfolio, you should bring chapter 5, right? No, this one, the 5.S, is next test. Okay? Yeah. Are we okay so far? Should we start the sample test? Okay, can you guys pull up the sample test? I need to make sure you guys have the sample test in front of you. All right. After this test, you have only one test and one final. Yeah. So after this test, good question, we have only one more test and a final. Okay, so this is 5 supplements. Let's see, Math 115. All right. Okay. Good. So let's do a sample test chapter, what is it now? Chapter 5? Okay. Chapter 5. Math 150. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, which one should we go over? Let's do number 1. Oh, okay, which one is hard? Oh, you said number 22 and 23, right? Were you asking me 22 and 23? Okay. So I think number 22, oh, okay, yeah, this is a little difficult. The length of a rectangle, so are you guys on number 22? That's on the last page. Yes, the last page, page 5. The length of a rectangle is 10 inches more than its width. Okay. If 5 inches are taken from the length and added to the width, the figures become a square and an area of 121 inches. What are the dimensions of the original figure? This is sort of fun. Okay. So I have a rectangle. What do I know about the rectangle?
The width is the length is 10 inches more than the.
Good. So how do I translate 10 inches more? W plus 10? Okay, so this is your rectangle. So your original rectangle is W is the width and W plus 10 is the length. Alright. So then what does it say? If 5 inches are taken from the length, okay, and add it to the width, the figure becomes a square. So what did I do with my length? Take 5 inches. So if I take 5 inches from here, what will happen? W plus 5. And you add it to the width, so W plus 5. This will become a square. What is the area of the square? Yes, 121 inches square. Okay, good. So, so what happened? So what are the dimensions of the original figure? So I need to find W, right? So this is your step 2. Now, what do you think the equation will be here in this case? W plus 5 times W plus 5 is equal to 121. Of course, you could solve for W, can't you? W is 6. 11 times 11. Yeah. But let's do this. W squared plus, do FOIL. What do we have for FOIL? 5W plus 5W. So you write 10W plus 25 is equal to 121. Okay. Then what? Subtract 121 both sides. So W squared plus 10W minus, what is 25 minus 121? Yes, equals 0. So minus 96 is equal to 0. Okay, now I have to find two numbers. Product is negative 96, the sum is 10. So what is it? 96 is what? 1 and 96 would work? No, right? How about 2 and 48? No. What is 96 divided by 3? It's not going to work anyway because it's too big. So 96 divided by 3, 30, it's not going to work. It's not going to give you 10, right? How about 4? Is it divisible by 4? 4 and 24 doesn't work either. 5, what about 6? 6 and 16? Oh, yeah, this is the one, isn't it? So sometimes you got to try a few. So W, okay, so how do we factor this? W plus what? Yes, plus 16 minus 6. Okay, so W is equal to negative 16 or W is equal to 6. Okay, which one do we take? 6? Okay, why? Yes, width cannot be negative, yes. So do I know the original width? Yes. So width is 6. How about the length then? The length is 6 also? What is the length of the original? 16, yes, and then inches, right? Okay, how do you get this 16? You're right, but how did you get this? This is W plus 10 is the length. So this is actually W plus 10. And this is actually your W. Doable? Okay, good. All right. Continue, number 23. Let's do number 23. Okay. Tomorrow, the test is not that long. So I think you're probably going to finish less than an hour. But, well, assuming that you're good at factoring. Okay. Just an assumption, but it's not that long. Okay, so 23. The product of two consecutive integers is 89 more than their sum. Yes. So I'm going to do it on a different page, okay? So number 23. So what are the two numbers? How do you want to call the two numbers? No, it's only one variable. X is the first number. Okay, what is the second number then? Yes, that's right. Why is it x plus 1? Because they're consecutive, right? So you have to add 1 to it. Good. Now there is no drawing. We're not drawing numbers, are we? Step 3 equation. Let's read what it says. The product of two consecutive integers is 89 more than the sum. So the product, what is the product? Product, what does product mean? Multiplication. So what do you multiply? X times x plus 1. So it says that the product of two consecutive integers is 89 more than the sum. So how would you translate 89 more than the sum? 89 more than the sum. What is the sum? Yes, x plus 1. So 89 more than the sum. So this is the sum, right? X plus 1. Can you solve it? So that's your step 3. So x squared plus x is 89 plus 2x plus 1, but we can combine the 89 and 1, so it is 90 plus 2x. Okay, good. This is in the homework? Was this in the homework?
It was sort of.
Yeah, sort of something like this, right? And how would you solve this? Standard form? Yes. Subtract 2x and then what? Subtract 90. Okay, so x squared minus x minus 90 is 0. Oh, so this is easy. What are the numbers? 90. 10 and 9? So x plus 9x minus 10 is equal to 0. So what is x equals to? Negative 9, or x is equal to 10. Okay. Which one? Let's see. Are we talking about length or width here? No, if we're just talking about the numbers, right? So does negative 9 work? Of course, it is a number. How about 10? Does 10 work? Yes. Okay. So step 5. What are the numbers? 10 and 11, or what? No. No. Negative 9. Well, your answer is negative 9. And what's the other one? Negative 8. Right? Okay. So 10 and 11, or negative 9 and negative 8. How do I get negative 8? Your first number is which one? X. Your second number is x plus 1. So this is your x. This is your x plus 1. So same thing here. This is your x. What will this be? X plus 1. So you have two pairs as your answer. The numbers are 10 and 11, or negative 9 and negative 8. Yay, nay? Are we okay? Okay. Now, I'm waiting for questions. We have actually 20 more minutes. So this is okay? I think I asked this question tomorrow. I think. Yeah. All right. Now, how about number, let's see, how about number 19, 20, 21? So let's do that. Or 19, and then 20, and then 21. X squared minus x is equal to 42. Come on, you guys know what to do here. What is it? X squared what? minus x minus 42 is equal to 0. Factor. X minus 7, x plus 6 is equal to 0. So what is x is equal to? X is equal to 7 or x is equal to negative 6. Yes, you have two answers. So your answers is negative 6 and 7. Easy, right? Number 20. 11m squared minus 14m is equal to 0. What am I supposed to do first? Factor out an m. And we're left with 11m minus 14 equals 0. So what is m equal to? 0 or 11m is equal to 14. Yay or nay? Okay, so what is m equal to? 14 over 11. Alright. So you have two solutions, 0 and 14 over 11. Okay, good. Next. Doable? Okay. So next, number 21. What if I have 3x times x plus 5 is equal to 2x minus 6 times x plus 5? So what do we do first? We distribute. Yes. So 3x squared plus 15x is equal to 2x squared minus or plus 10x minus 6x minus 30. All right. So 3x squared plus 15x is equal to 2x squared, what is this, plus 4x minus 30. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? Yes, move everything to one side. So you need a 0. So subtract 2x squared from both sides. Subtract 4x from both sides and add 30 to both sides. Okay. So x squared plus 11x plus 30 is 0. Oh, that's easy. What is this? So x plus 6, x plus 5 is equal to 0. What is x? Negative 6 or x is negative 5. Okay, 2. Okay, good. Any specific problem? If not, I'm just going to go from the top. 14, 15. All right, let's do 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No. Okay. Oh, everything, huh? 14. So 14. 49x squared minus 112xy plus 64y squared. Oh, this is too big. And then I said, oh, I'm lazy, but I'm going to be smart. Right? Am I going to be smart? Are you guys going to be smart? This is too big. So let's see. Let's check if this is a perfect square trinomial. Because I'm going to be lazy to do this. This is too big. Is this a perfect square? Yes. It comes from what? 7x. No, 7x being squared, right? Is 64y squared a perfect square? It comes from what? 8y. Now, I have to check the middle. Is the middle here 7x? 2 times 7x times 8y. Is it? So I need to check the middle part only here. What is 2 times 7 times 8y? 112. So is it the middle? So yes, this is a perfect square trinomial. Minus or plus? Minus, yes. Trinomial, yes. So this is a perfect square trinomial. So your answer is 7x minus 8y squared. Finish. So the middle sign is the same as this sign, as the binomial square. So do I need to use AC method? No, because it's going to take us a long time, right? So if you have something big like this, you should be suspicious, right? You should play detective work and then be suspicious and check for perfect square trinomial, and it will make your life easier. Yeah. You think you guys are going to do that? Be a detective? Well, then you better remember, right? Because otherwise you're doing a lot of work. Okay. So 15. How do you factor out 8x cubed plus y cubed? Do you remember how you factor a cubed plus b cubed? Okay. How do you factor out a cubed plus b cubed? Okay, what is this? A plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. Will you remember this tomorrow? Oh, good. What is my a and what is my b here? So a is 2x, and what is my b? Y. Okay. Now I'm going to substitute. 8x cubed plus y cubed, so is equal to a plus b. What is a plus b? 2x plus y. A squared or x squared minus ab minus 2xy plus y squared. Finish.
Why is it for again?
Y is where? Yeah, a squared is 2 squares for 2 squared x squared. So 4 x squared. Yes? Okay. Now what is 16? Oh. So number 16 is v cubed minus 125 p cubed. All right. Now, which formula do I use? A cubed minus b cubed. What does the formula say? Yeah. Yeah. No, just leave it the way it is. Yeah, just leave it the way it is. Yeah. When I say, I mean when I multiply c times a times b, what is c times a times b? ABC instead of CAB. So that's what I want when I want alphabetical order. Yeah. So what is a cubed minus b cubed? A minus b times a square plus ab plus b squared. Okay. So tell me what a is and what b is. A is z. Good. What is b? Not negative. 5. Just 5? P. Yes, 5p. Yeah. So z cubed minus 125p cubed is a minus b. What is a minus b? C minus 5p. A squared. What is a squared? z squared plus AB. AB is 5pz plus 25p squared. Alright, easy? Okay. Now 16. Oh, so no, 17. And then 18. Okay. Wow, tomorrow you guys are going to do well, don't you? Aren't you? 16k squared minus 25 equals 0. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? Can we factor? Okay, yeah, this is a binomial, the difference of two squares. So what is this? 4k plus 5, 4k minus 5 is 0. So notice that if I have an equation is equals 0, what happens here? You copy it. Yeah, so you just don't say, oh, I'm done. Yeah. No, when you have equations, you have to solve, so copy. So 4k is equal to negative 5, or 4k is equal to 5. So what is k equals to? Negative 5 over 4, or k is equal to 5 over 4. Yes. So how many answers? 2 answers. Negative 5 over 4 and 5 over 4. Can I write the answer in the different order? Yes, it's a set. So you can write it as 5 over 4 and negative 5 over 4. Alright, so 18. 6b squared plus 20b plus 16 is 0. What would you do? Factor out the 2? Okay. Or divide by 2. So if I factor out the 2, what do I have? 3b squared plus 10b plus 8 equals 0. Alright, so, is it factorable? Well, what method do we factor it? AC? Okay, so let's set it up. So notice that I'm still copying this 2, right? And I'm still copying the equal 0. So equal 0, equal 0, equal 0 will have to stay. Yeah, until you evaluate those. So 3d divided by 3. Yes. Product equals to what? AC, which is 24. So A times C. A times C is 24. Sum is equal to 10. So what are the two numbers? 6 and 4 both positive? Okay. Plus 6 plus 4. Good. So my 3 is split into what? 3 times 1? Okay, so 2 times, what is this? D plus 2 times 3D plus 4 equals 0. So what is this? D is equal to negative 2, or 3D is equal to negative 4. So D is equal to negative 4 over 3. So this is negative 2. Oh, look at my curly bracket. This is negative 2 and negative 4 thirds. Are we okay so far? Yes. Yeah, the 2, you can't do anything. You cannot say 2 equals to 0, right? So it's not part of the solution. Yes, good question. What happens to the 2 here? Well, it's not part of the solutions. The 2 is just the 2. You cannot say 2 equals 0, can't you? Good. Now, what about number, oh, this is AC method. Let's practice AC method. 8, 9, and 10. So we will probably do almost all. 8. 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. This is factoring. This is not solving. Is this different between this and equal 0? What's the difference? So what's the difference between having equal 0 and not having equal 0? Yes, the other one is an equation. This one is not an equation. So this, do we have to solve? No, this is an expression. So we will just factor. Versus equation, which is 9x squared plus 12x plus 4 equals 0. So this is, you need to solve, right? Okay. Now, how do I factor this expression? What method? AC? Yes. So 9x divided by 9. Alright, so 9x divided by 9. So product is equal to what? 36. And the sum is equal to 12. Or what are the two numbers? 6 and what? 6. Oh, this is actually a perfect square trinomial, isn't it? Yes. What am I supposed to do with my 9? Split it up into 3 times 3. So what is this? 3x plus 2 and then square. By the way, does anybody know what happened to Vanessa? No? Vanessa Cervantes? She's usually here. What happened to her? Do you guys know? Okay. So 3x plus 2 times 3x plus 2. So 3x plus 2 squared. Are we done here? Yes. But if you have 3x plus 2 squared is equal to 0, what were you supposed to do? 3x is equal to negative 2, x is equal to negative 2/3. Did you see the difference? Okay, so make sure you don't. Do you see the difference between this and this? What is the difference? This is an equation, so you have to solve. Is this an equation? No, so you're done here. Yeah, so don't get mistaken. Okay, this is equation. This is an expression. Yeah. Now number 9. I think this will be our last one. 8x squared minus 6xp minus 9p squared. Is this an expression or equation? Expression. What method do you think we will use? Oh, we could factor out something? No. So what method do you think we'll use? AC, yes. Well, I have p though, so it is 8xp, 8xp. Do you see where I put my p? Because it has p. Now, product should equal to positive or negative? Negative 72. The sum should equal to negative 6. Is it 12 and 6? Does 12 and 6 work? Negative 12 and positive 6. Yes. Okay. Now, what do we do with 8? We split it into what? 4 and 2? Alright. So 8x minus 12p divided by 4. 2x minus 3p squared. And then 8x plus 6p divided by 2. 4x plus 3p. That's it. We're done. Yay! One more? Oh, you guys are tired? Okay, you have enough practice? Okay. All right. So make sure to go over your sample, yeah, and have a good enough sleep, yeah. Because otherwise, when you're sleepy and then you're thinking, oh, the product is 24, sum is -2. What are the numbers when you're sleepy? Yes? So have a good sleep tonight before each test. Okay, guys, I guess I will see you later. Tomorrow, actually, yes? There is SI session today or no? Yes. Okay. So, yes. So you can go to SI too. All right. So tomorrow we have a test, but if I don't have a chance to say anything, have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, eat a lot and sleep a lot. Okay? All right. Okay, so we're done with quadratic formula and also the sample test of chapter 5.
Could you